It is with great sadness that I announce that I will resign as Australia's Minister for Foreign Affairs.
We need a leadership ballot in order to settle this question once and for all.
There is no way that I will ever be party to a stealth attack on a sitting Prime Minister elected by the people.
Well, there's a good idea. That's a great idea.
The fact that Kevin's been openly campaigning for the leadership has been the worst kept secret in Canberra.
Now, Kevin talks about stealth. I mean, this has been a covert operation, and he's up there operating the drone 24 hours a day because he never sleeps.
I must now return to Australia. Aircraft await.
He will have the cameras waiting for him to get on the plane. Then they'll be waiting for him off the plane. Then he'll go home because he's got to meet with the family.
I do have to go and have a few moments with Therese.
You have a nice cup of tea and sit down and talk about all these family things.
I want to have a cup of tea with Therese.
And then, I suppose, maybe shake the short sauce bottle.
What did Simon Crean say?
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
It's time for some plain speaking on this.
Kevin Rudd had contempt for the Cabinet, contempt for the Cabinet members, contempt for the caucus.
Wow, here's an avalanche of attacks.
The chaos, the undermining, the temperament.
Kevin Rudd, as Prime Minister, always had very difficult and very chaotic work patterns.
It must be amazing inside the Rudd household at the moment. Thanks for giving us a little bit of an insight.
Chaotic.
If it was so bad, why wasn't something done about it during the period of Kevin Rudd's leadership?
Well, there was something done about it. They got rid of him.
One way or another, I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna give you the slip.
They regard me as the best prospect to lead the Australian Labor Party successfully to the next elections, to save the Australian Labor Party at those elections, and to save the country.
That's the problem. He sees it all through the prism of Kevin.
We need to get out of this idea that Kevin is a messiah.
In recent days, Minister Crean and a number of other faceless men have publicly attacked my integrity.
The one thing I do congratulate Kevin for is his resignation.
One way or another, I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna trick you.
There is one overriding question for my caucus colleagues, and that is who is best placed to defeat Tony Abbott at the next election.
Julia Gillard is.
Kevin Rudd is best placed to take on Tony Abbott.
I don't think we have a realistic prospect of being re-elected under Julia Gillard.
I believe I can lead Labor to that victory, provided that the Labor Party unites.
Tony Abbott, this is like a late Christmas present for you. Have you started choosing the colour of the curtains in the lodge?
Julia has lost the trust of the Australian people, and starting on Monday, I want to start restoring that trust.
Australians can have trust in me that I am the person who gets things done.
There will be a cleansing ballot on Monday.
We need to lance a boil.
The War of the Roses had to end sooner or later, and this has to end sooner or later.
But do you know how many people actually died in the Wars of the Roses? How many leaders had their heads cut off? How many were savaged? How many were murdered?
Yes,
how much bloodshed there was?
Yeah.
This isn't Celebrity Big Brother. It is about working out who can lead the nation.
What happens in that competition is the people get to decide, nobody else.